Hello everyone and welcome back to Aarklash Legacy. We have just entered this crypt with our second team of wheel swords. And yeah, this doesn't look like a trap at all.
Just unlucky.
What do we have? A Flesh Spectre, Black Paladin, bunch of not very dangerous stuff. I think we'll go for this Flesh Spectre first. So Denzel... I might want Denzel on target. I don't know. No, actually I think I'll go for the Skeleton Mage on Denzel. And Nella will shut the mage down because of the Hand of Death being annoying. What are you doing, Fury of Cain? Just magic damage over time, that's not too terrible. This Black Paladin, who do you... targeting Nella, not too happy with it. So, Bolam, I might like you to taunt that. It's instant cast, but he still has to run up to the target, of course, because it's got a fairly low range. It's got a range of 3. I think that's 3 meters, but I don't know how long that is in the game. But assuming Nella's like 160-ish maybe, it might be about twice as far as Nella is tall. Again, assuming she's kind of a reasonably average-sized human female, which is quite an assumption to make in this fantasy universe, of course. Okay, Denzel. More damage, please. I would not like it. I would like it to be a quick fight against that mage. Okay. Next, I think we'll go for the priest. As I said, Denzel is mostly my off damage in this party constellation.
He heals.
Oh, forgot to feast last time. Feast on this then.
Power of the land, flow to.
Have to remember to keep her her armor up, her MP up. He's just doing the Fury of Cain thing, which is terrible. I mean, it does do reasonably annoying amounts of damage over time, but I can heal that fairly well. Feast on this guy.
I am when.
And there's not really anything I need to shut down at the moment. I don't believe these Flesh Spectres have anything really nasty, so I'm just going to
Serve me.
shut one of them down for convenience. Okay, Denzel's almost done, so next is going to be this archer who's pestering him. Who shouldn't last very long. Bolam, you can do your jump thing again. Actually, before you do your jump thing, why don't you taunt the skeleton? Nope, are you being taunted? No, you're not. Okay. So this should be happening as soon as he can. Good. Now, Denzel, can you do this before you die? You probably can, but what I should be able to do is maybe move here on Wendero. Just chuck a Star of Vitality this way.
I heal your wounds.
Yes. Nicely done, Nella. Stop that guy from damaging you. Like a good little casting person. Okay, Denzel's almost finished. So we can now make him attack against his Flesh Spectre.
Snake.
Okay, please taunt the Black Paladin. And what's dealing damage to Nella? Is it this guy? No? Oh, she's in the area of that thing. Wait, so let's cancel the movement. We need a very quick heal. Good. Then we need to get you out of that area. We would like you to shut down this guy, because Bolam is a little bit in trouble and my healing is on recharge. I shall need to feast on this guy.
I am Wendaru.
on, 1 second. There we go. Save Bow Lamb.
See here.
Feast on this guy again, he's almost full, so that's not too terrible. You do notice I greatly prefer feasting on enemies.
Without me.
So next thing to do for Denzel, I guess, is attack this Flesh Spectre. And he does heal himself when he's attacking for a certain percentage of the damage, so that makes it okay to ignore his health problems. Because, as you see, he was down to like this much, and he's already healed himself a fair amount. So I think there's no enemies I can really drain health from at the moment, so I'm going for my allies. Bow Lamb, taunt this guy.
Okay, now.
And I guess do your random jump thing again. It is nice when he's got all the aggro on him. Oh wow, Denzel took a beating. So I'm going to need Nella over here to fix him. It's a game over if this thing runs down all the way.
I've got you.
But it should be okay. And there he goes.
Scamper.
Okay, and at least we get some loot. Get the quick save, but is that it? There might be a seal back here. No, there does not appear to be. Or maybe?
Oh, no seal.
There is nothing for us here. Let's find another.
Fair enough. So we instantly get teleported out. At least that's something. Believe I already read out this loading screen text. Okay, dokie. This is where we came from. Believe we're about to face a fairly notorious boss. If I remember correctly. I might be wrong, I might not be. Actually, I'm fairly certain I'm not. Unless I'm much mistaken, and this might backfire quite badly. I guess the only other thing I really use on him is his AoE thing, so let's put points into that. Wendro, you're okay. Yeah. Nella. I think I want to go this way, but... No, don't want this. Because I think the next boss is immune to crowd control, so I'll just try this. It might, as I said, backfire terribly, but hey, I've got a quick save, so if it doesn't work out, we'll see. And I might be thinking of a different boss than it actually is.
I like not the look of these statues. All is not as it seems.
They both look and smell foul.
Related, perhaps?
Why, you little...
Uh-oh.
Oh look,
Ready
it's
your
a
weapons.
big boss. It's the Lord of Pain. He has 12,500 health, does a fair amount of physical damage, decent attack cycle, huge defenses. And yes, he's immune against all control, reduction and counter magic effects. So that's why the immobilization is useless in this fight. He has an ability to inflict physical damage on his target. It's a single target thing, so it's not too terrible. This is much more kind of a strategic thing you have to take care of. His funereal fracture allows him to kill any unit which is not close to him. So this forces us to move like right next to him with everyone as soon as we see this being cast. Now he also has a skill which does a not too terrible amount of damage to a single target, but then any other target which is close to that guy takes a huge amount of damage and gets immobilized. So if we see this being cast on someone, we have to move that unit away, and we have to make sure that nobody is close to the target of this spell. And he has a sort of instant cast thing which basically becomes stronger as he loses health, doing some damage to knockdown, increasing his damage by stuff. So I think all we can really do is attack him, and obviously we want to try to pop as much damage as possible, and we want to steer reasonably close to him. But also he now does his Macabre Desire. So before that is finished casting, I want Nella to be out of range of any other wheeled swords. And now let's do the Blazing Flash thing, which is a 10-second channeling thing. I usually don't like these, but it's just a good damage thing I can do. The reduction to movement speed is irrelevant. And I believe I also can't block his control skills, because he should be immune to that. Okay, now he's casting the thing which requires me to be close to him, which is annoying. So you can see the green area, that's where my guys have to stand or they will die. Well, literally, instantly die. It's an unavoidable instant kill.
By the stories!
Okay, I wouldn't mind if Nella got a little out of range. Should have actually skilled her healing, but it's okay. Wendaru, how about you go here? Now let's see how this goes. Yes, good. Just as I wanted to, heals everything, and I'm going to have to unfortunately take a bit of a nibble of Bolan.
Mana flow through me.
Which doesn't appear to have done... Oh, wait, don't I? Ah, completely forgot about that. Because of how much I've put points into the Star of Vitality, it immunizes my people against damage for 5 seconds. So if I feast on them right after casting it, they don't lose health, but I still gain the mana. Nice. Very nice. Okay, now I want to keep my distance again on Nella and Wendaru. Because of this point-blank thing he can do, which... Okay, fine. He's casting this on Bolam, as it seems. So, Bolam... No, Nella, stay there. Bolam, I want you to get away. And just in case you can't make it in time, Denzel, I want you to get away. Okay, good. Now everyone back to attacking. Okay, I decided I think I'm not going to use the damage skill either. I should have really gone for the healing. Because he's immune against this as well. Now, Wendaru, get over here maybe and do your healing thing. And now I'm going to feast instantly off Denzel. And no damage done. Now I need everyone to be fairly close again. So this doesn't do anything, and I need Nella to cast the healing on Wendaru. Which was interrupted, of course. Annoyingly. And now I need Wendaru to do the heal. And then feast on Nella. And now Wendaru needs to get away so not everyone dies. Or rather takes that ludicrous amount of damage. Nella, again, heal Wendaru. Wendaru, get closer. Heal. Feast. That is a combo I've totally not thought of before, and I would have thought that... Well, okay, I'm going to explain why. The reason is that in the other games I play, essentially, I have not turned this on again, okay. The way it would work is the health drain from her feast would not count as direct damage, it would count as health drain, so it would not be affected by an immune to damage effect, so I really literally didn't even think of that. Please recharge the star. Bolam is really not looking too hot at the moment. Okay, we've got time now because he's casting his useless ability. Well, it's not useless, but it doesn't do anything if I'm close enough, which I am. And he has those increase effects. I don't think I can do anything about them though. Like this technically steals increase effects, but it can only steal ones which have a duration, and his increase to physical damage cannot be stolen because it has no duration. And I don't think Denzel has the Mystic Theft, which might work. Let's try that. Pretty sure it didn't, yeah. Because it is a it's an anti-magic effect and he's immune against anti-magic. Okay.
Spells.
Well, so much for bypassing that restriction. Nokka. By the way, the reason Nella. The reason Nella is lying on the ground longer is because she's got a weakness against control effects, I think. Going to need that to recharge. He's casting on Denzel, that's okay. Denzel can get away. Now he is down to 2200 health, so we're getting there definitely. Now I need a heal on Bolam, but actually I need a heal on more people. So Bolam, why don't you get here? Nella, get here. Denzel, get maybe here, and Wendaru, get maybe here. Let's hope this works out. And then chuck the star. And feast on Denzel.
Mana, flow
Now I need everyone close again, but that's doable.
through me.
So as I mentioned, the positioning in this game can be really important, like you just noticed in that section. Okay, he's got 5 stacks of his damage increase, which means his normal punches will do a lot of damage. As you can see, Bolam, who really does have decent health, he takes a ton of damage. To the point where I'm going to just heal him to be safe. And feast on him. But now he's down to 271 health, so we should be able to kill him very quickly. Blam! There we go, and we got an Orbit of Land, Dimensional Earring, bunch of stuff. And, not to mention, quick save of course, we also got 3 chests. So that was a long fight, but the bosses aren't usually that much of a problem, at least not as far as I've played. One thing that annoys me, by the way, is how they haven't capitalized the writing in these item names. So the way I would usually, for example, in the Amulet of the False Prophet, I would capitalize the F and the P. It looks a little strange this way. It's technically correct if you're writing like a text, but it seems wrong there somehow. Anyway, not interested in the blue items, even though they might be better now. I'm just going to be upper class and ignore anything that's not golden. This one here is kind of pointless for... Actually, I should start with Bolam because he's the tank. So I'm just getting rid of all the stuff I definitely don't want to use. And Relic of Power and Relic of the Apostle. Okay, now amulets. This is terrible. This is terrible. And this is terrible. Okay. This ring, no. The thing is, I would like to keep the high resistance to, or the higher resistance to magic damage instead of even more against physical. So I think I'll apparently make another epic ring, but again, this is not that useful. I'm okay reducing the healing done, so I think this is a good thing to equip. And mana regeneration might be interesting on Nella. But I'm losing magic damage. I think... yeah, and it goes from 8.5 to 8.5 because only 1%. So, useless. So I'll just give this thing to Bolam. And the relics, healing received goes down, but resistances and HP go up. I think I'll go with this. Even though it does have 12.5 mana regen. Again, it's only 1%. Okay, before I forget, put this down to here and here again, so everything's back to my usual playstyle. Good. That's Bolam dealt with. Wendru. You don't need magic damage. You can do with the additional armor, though. Oh, this is even better. Healing done gets improved. That's definitely worth it on Wendru. I don't want to decrease healing done. I want to increase it. So this is good. I'm not even looking at things that don't increase the healing done on Wendru, because that's the most important stat, to my mind, on a healer. Could increase her damage at the loss of some HP. I think I'll do that. Also gain some dodge chance. Okay, Nella. Yeah, I guess. Let's go with that. Nope. Nope. Oh, this is an all-round improvement, so definitely. Earrings. Could gain 0.1 mana per second, but lose a decent amount of damage, so no. There is a limit as to how much I require mana regen. This is good. And this isn't. Finally, Denzel. No, he has really low HP, so I'm not going to give that to him. Might go for this for the extra HP, actually. I know I'm kind of taking a long time, but someone said they wanted to see the item management, so I'm showing it. Okay, rings. Increasing the damage by 1%, increasing our crit damage. Losing HP, but the damage, it's important. No, don't want magic damage. Yeah, I think this is about as much as I'm gonna do. And I'm not keeping items for the rest of the party. We'll find more when the party is reunited, so I'm not too bothered. We should be able to get another... yeah, I guess another earring would be a good choice. Magic. Nella? Nope. So, away you go. And the relics as well. And obviously higher grade items fill the recycle gauge quicker. I think this is a dead end. Yeah. So we only have the way down here. But I think we'll do that next time, actually. We didn't see much action, but we did see a pretty massive boss fight, so at least that's something. I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you again soon. Bye-bye.